So um, things I've learned YouTube wise. So music, do music. I currently doing like like I take music. I use the Premiere Pro remix button. If you go to the slip tool or whatever it is, and then you long press on that, and there'll be like a music remix tool. You make it longer, and then it'll fucking do your clips. And like while mountain biking, it's like fucking amazing, bro. Like while mountain biking, it'll just sync to the beats. It'll remix the music so it fits your video. I'm using that right now. I want to see Hillier Smith, more of Hillier Smith's videos, and see like how there is no background music. There is just like sound effects to like 5-10 second like short music and short ramp up and orchestral hits and whooshes, and I want to learn that sound design. I want to learn sound design. After Effects, I'm learning to track stuff and like eye transitions. I want to do the eye transition. I'm learning to track stuff. I've learned the VR glitch from this particular. Just search on YouTube the only transition you need for sports videos, or search VR glitch and how to do it. I've been using that. Like kill your darlings, murder your darlings, remove stuff. And this is a mental model. Can I remove this piece of footage and have the story still make sense and have the story still flow? And if yes, remove it. That's like a retention hack, just like a don't waste your viewers' time and make everything more this. I'm also keep doing an experiment where I have my 7-minute video with all like the personal authentic touches with like my MTV bros doing bullshit that I find really funny, and Arya does as well, but he knows them. So that is like, and I'm removing that and just turning that into 4.5-minute video where like the mountain biking comes much sooner. And I'm going to release that to Kashish's channel, KMTV. Follow that, and I'll see how that both of those performs, and I'll then tell you about it. Yeah, how much I've learned. So much I've learned, bro. Like captions. Whenever the audience cannot hear something, put captions. Yeah, kill your darlings. So constant power through all the clips, dialogue. I just select all, go to constant power, use select as default transition, and shift D or control D, whatever is this shortcut. I use that and it automatically goes to all clips. Previously I used to do it manually, so that took me a lot of time. GoPro 5 has a particular, if you search whatever action camera you're shooting with, search the action camera LUT on YouTube and Google. Usually for GoPro 5, I used to use a GoPro 5. That was Hitesh. I used to use it. I was a friend. I used to borrow it for so long. That guy hasn't seen his own fucking action camera in like 3 years, bro. 2 years. Yeah. So I used to use that. I found a LUT for that. Whenever I import the clips, I just apply a LUT to that. Set the intensity to 30 to 40 numeric color, and that's my color correction for the whole video done. And I saw the tutorial from Darren Van Hemert, Premiere Pro full advanced tutorial. Finished editing an LTT video from start to finish. Create a template Premiere Pro project file with all the assets you need. Save time. Put all your keyboard shortcuts to the left side, and for everything either Google how to do this faster, or how to do multiple clips at a time, or do the shortcuts. I used Darren Van Hamert's. At the end he shows his shortcuts. I copied a bunch of those. Some of them I've changed for me to make more sense to myself. For it to make more sense to me intuitively, I changed them around. Yeah, just like remap everything for shortcuts. And because his like shortcut file is no longer working for whatever reason, so I just manually did that. Yeah, like shift delete for ripple edit, and like use Q and W more, and F and G. Let's use the keyboard, like use the mouse less and use the keyboard. I don't use Windows. I'm using an Apple device right now, Mac Mini. The 16GB and M2 Mac Mini, like normal M2 Mac Mini, cheap as fuck. Love it. Yeah. Just that, watch more Hillier Smith and learn sound design from him. That's what I've learned. Like Photoshop, Arya is a god. Photoshop me. But click-through rate may not be affected by the thumbnail. Like being a representative an attractive image versus being over edited. This may not, or at least I have not been able to crack it, so I'm going to work on that also. What else I've learned? I've learned so much, bro. Like, it's difficult to keep track. Like that cross dissolve and VR glitch when you're in the middle of, when you want to like transport yourself to like another, if it's like you're doing time pass and then it goes to mountain biking, you can use the VR glitch. That works really well. You can track people's faces and that looks cool. Yeah, just a lot of, I think that is what I've learned. What have I learned? Let me check on WhatsApp. Have I made any notes to myself? I've also started like to make like a workflow, or like when I import, I first color correct and then I make a rough cut and then I see, like for example right now I wrote to myself, make Premiere template, music effects, subtitles, Bebas Noyer, intro, title card, VR glitch effect, sequence settings to 4K, and set rage stretch tool shortcut to at R on your keyboard. Video. This is the current workflow I have. First you import the video, color dash LUT, audio gain normalized to -3 dB, rough cut, then second pass unneeded, what can I remove without impacting story, retention editing. Then there is constant power to all, then there is morph cuts. Okay, so when you're doing these small cuts to save time, the face may move from here to here. You can put a very small morph cut there, and once it renders, it'll just be like there is no cut at all. Then I do text, graphics, whatever I want to insert, the text, whatever graphic I want to insert, whatever memes I want to insert. Then I do After Effects / VFX, whether that be the VR glyph or stabilization, motion tracking, or I want to try a scrapbook thing once. I want to try an eye transition. Then I do the subtitling. I don't subtitle everything, just what cannot be heard or what I want to emphasize, what cannot be heard or what I want in English. I put in subtitles. I tried to do all subtitles this video, but it was too time consuming. It took me like 10-15 minutes to do just like 1 minute of video. That was too long. And then music, Ari does this. He uses the remix tool, and that works really well. Ari does the music. Tip for the music: famous music, famous like songs, you can find a no copyright instrumental and use that. That works really well. That's what Arya does as well. Let me see. I'm going to try to add Instagram pop-up tags. That's something I have to try. You can use ChatGPT for especially if it's not mountain biking, you can use ChatGPT for the title and thumbnail. Search Devin Nash most important or best search Devin Nash most powerful content creation tool, and you will find how to use ChatGPT for YouTube. Yeah, I'm using Arya's father's Google Drive, because Arya's father bought like the 2 TB premium Google Drive, and Arya he has a family, so he gave it to everyone including Arya, and I have Arya's login. So I have a folder named Ilyas, and I uploaded like 200 GB of footage. Just like 200 GB is my being consumed there, but a lot of stuff I delete. I don't empty it from the bin because that will happen automatically. So a lot of the legacy stuff is also still there. Yeah, I don't think I've written any of the stuff I've learned from YouTube here. Okay, that's all I remember that I've learned from now. I hope you found value in that. I hope that helps you in your editing. Also, The Curious Creator by Jay Alto. That's a podcast to follow. The Curious Creator, just Mr. Beast. Alex Hormozzi's Twitter is amazing. Mr. Beast's Twitter can help. Yeah. Also, this like the avatar. What does that guy want? What does your ideal viewer want? That. For me, it's like I'm doing it for my younger self, and like, that's something I have to focus on as well. Like, what does my ideal viewer want, and not just make it like an over-edited. It has to tell a story, essentially. Yeah. Alright. I hope you found value in that. I'll see you next time, bro. I love you. Mwah.